Welcome to another episode on Give SI 2025. We are now with Lynn Chambers of Legacy Training. Welcome, Lynn.
Thank you, Byram. I'm happy to be here.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about yourself and Legacy Training.
Well, I'm the CEO and co-founder of Legacy Training, Inc. We're kind of an unusual organization, but we basically have a philosophy that when people have information, they're empowered to live better lives. Our vision is to alleviate poverty of the mind, the body, and the spirit, and we do that by promoting health and advancing the arts and humanities in frontline underserved communities.
Yeah, wow. And so where do you focus on what communities do you work in Southern Illinois?
Our primary area of focus is Alexander and Pulaski County. We have, however, helped with projects in other parts of the community within Southern Illinois.
When you talk about the impact of your nonprofit, what are like some of the projects that you work on each year?
We have a variety of projects that include conferences, seminars. We've done documentary film festivals. We provide technical assistance and support to other not-for-profits, just whatever we can to develop impact.
Yeah. And so when with Give SI, we're kind of all nonprofits coming together and doing stuff. And so we had to set a fundraising goal. So what's your goal this year?
Our goal is $5,000. We use that primarily to support our African American Women's Health Conference. This is going to be the 16th year. I can hardly believe it.
Yeah, absolutely. So when does that conference happen? Just so people.
Late summer. This year, the date is July the 25th, and we use the host site of Shawnee Community College in Ullen.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And then you pull people from all over Southern Illinois.
All over the region. Actually, Western Kentucky and Southeast Missouri also are represented as well.
Wonderful. So you have a good goal. You have kind of an idea of where some of your funding goes to and the other projects that you're doing. And then, can you share like the impact, like where, how has that, like what impact does that have? Do you have just a short story of someone that has been impacted by that?
Well, we've had several people that have come back and shared that things that they've learned. One in particular sticks out in mind. This was a while back, actually, but someone came to one of our health screening events and found out that they were hypertensive. They went to the doctor and they were borderline stroke. Oh, wow. So if not for the information, the opportunity to have a health screening at one of our events, they'd have gone undiagnosed, and it might not have been such a happy ending.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, that's tremendous. And then I know like some of the other things you've done is some like a music concert that kind of crossed generations, crossed cultures, crossed genres, really. So what can tell a little bit about that?
Certainly. One of our pride and joy projects, we've been blessed to be a grantee for Healing Illinois. Mm-hmm. And that's a project where you work to build trust and provide cultural awareness and basically community connectivity in a nutshell. We did it because music is the great connector. Mm-hmm. So we worked first year to bring artists of different ethnic backgrounds, different genres together to work. They put together a fabulous concert. And I remember saying, wow, on one accord, get it, the play on words.
Yeah.
But how can we top that? Well, the next year, we hosted another conference that was a tribute to Black Music Month.
Yeah.
And we again brought together non-traditional artists. We featured that year the iconic Howard Hewitt. The attendance doubled. We also collected books for groups in the community and did a food drive. But what's been really amazing, again, about how music is the universal connector, there have been friendships developed from people that have met at that concert and connected, and they've had long-lasting friendships just from meeting at the concert.
Well, that's wonderful. Is there anything else you kind of would want to leave people that are thinking about donating during this day of giving and how that will have an impact going into next year?
Well, the Women's Conference is the one project that we don't receive any other grant funding for. It's strictly for the community and supported by the community, usually through local merchants or people that want to purchase ads in our commemorative booklets. However, as you know, these have been challenging times for a lot of our previous sponsors and small businesses. business owners. So we're hoping that people will give generously through SI, especially people that have some year, in 16 years, that conference has touched a lot of people, not just women, over the course of time. So we'd really like to see those people just consider giving any amount during this giving time to help keep that phenomenal project going.
Yeah. And so one of the things that we've talked about this year a little bit is it is important. Obviously, we talk about the money that helps put on these events, but on the day of, it still takes volunteers. And so there's still opportunities for volunteering, which still helps you, right?
There are always volunteer opportunities with our organization. And like any volunteer opportunity, I tell young people, or people of all ages, volunteering can get your foot in the door for paid employment down the road. You leave with a whole new set of skills, a variety of networks, people that maybe you wouldn't normally meet or engage with. So there's no downside to volunteering. We do work hard, but we have an opportunity to connect with great people like our friends at the Humanities Councils and the Arts Councils, statewide organizations, as well as national organizations. We do a project where we're training people returning home from being incarcerated and helping them get back in the workforce as well. So if you'd like more information, it's all on our website, www.legacytraininginc.org.
All right. Well, we appreciate you, Lynn, being here today in Legacy Training, and we hope everyone goes to givesi.org and finds the way that's best for them to contribute and help make this community impact going forward. For good, forever, for Illinois. Thank you.
Thank you.
Give SI is made possible by Oasis. We More Better. Video services provided by MenVoice. Additional funding for Give SI is made possible by these sponsors.